Alright, Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praises to the Heavenly Father in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is the book of Ezekiel 9, verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Right? So this is what the angel is being told to do. Right? He is to go through the midst of the city, right? Through the midst of Jerusalem. Now we know Jerusalem is a people before a place, right? So this is representing us Israelites, all right? Because we are known as a people before a place. It says, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, okay, wherever Israel dwell, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Okay, and this mark, right? This mark right here in the Hebrew is tawah, meaning to what? A sign of exemption from judgment. All right, a sign from exemption from judgment. Okay, and it says, set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, right? And that's what we are doing, right? The men of the Lord, servants of prophets. Not only are we preaching and prophesying the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? Letting people know the prophecies of the Heavenly Father that's going to come to pass, which is oncoming destruction, right? Pestilence, famine, right? The days of trouble, days of distress, right? All these different things are coming. The mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, race wars, things like that, right? All these things are coming to pass, or are finna come to pass very soon, right? Prophecy, you know. But we're also sighing and crying for the abominations that's being done in the midst of, man. We're sighing and crying about all the wicked deeds that are going all throughout the earth, right? That are contrary to the Heavenly Father's ways, all right? Such as homosexuality, lesbianism, transgenderism, pedophilia, witchcraft, okay, adultery, all these different things. These are things that we're sighing and crying about. All the wickedness that Esau has pushed forth all throughout the earth, the things that he has still ongoing, the energy, the vibration that he's pushing out. We are sighing and crying about these different things. The food, you see, because we truly care about our health, okay? We care about the health of our children. We care about the state of the planet, right? Even the animals, okay? We care about these things. So we're sighing and crying about these different things that's going on all throughout the earth, as I just gave forth some examples, right? And the reason, and these other people, right? These other people, man, they not sighing and crying about the things that's going on. You see? Why? Because they love darkness rather than light. You see? They love darkness rather than light, and so these different things are not, affecting their mind. These things are not affecting their spirit, because they have a wicked spirit. You see, they don't have a spiritual mindset. You see, they don't have a standard that they go by. You see, we go by the standard and we go by the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So we have rules, regulations, so to speak, right? We have guidelines that we follow by, or that we abide by. You see, these people don't. Okay? These people don't. All right? And especially Esau Edom, we know he doesn't. That's why the world is in the state that it's in today. But you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? You have a standard. Okay? You have a power, a God who has ways that need to be followed, or ways that he expects you to follow, right? Which are the laws, statutes, and commandments. All right, so let's go into this word abominations. It's thawa abba. It says abominations is a disgusting thing, something that's abominable, or that's an abomination. Okay, we just named a few: homosexuality, lesbianism, transgenderism, right? It says in ritual sense, unclean food, right? And we speak about that. We speak about how unclean food, right? Food that is not lawful to eat, such as shrimp, crab, lobster, and pig, right? We speak about how these things, eating these things is going against the ways of the Heavenly Father, man. And not just that only, right? But this destroys your body. This destroys your health. Idols, right? How our people are joined into idols. We tell our people this is not to be done. You see? Because we're dealing with a jealous power. You see? And the scripture says what? Have no other gods before me. You see? Mixed marriages in ethnical sense of wickedness, etc. So wickedness, wicked deeds, okay? And going into these mixed marriages, okay? As the men of Israel, right? We're allowed to deal with the women of the other nations, right? But we are not to, have them as wives. They are to be concubines, right? We are not to deal with these women as if they are an Israelite woman. Okay, we don't put them on the same playing field as if they're an Israelite woman. All right, but we are allowed concubines. We are allowed to deal with women from the other nations, okay, as concubines, okay. So that's pretty much it. You get the point, So we're sighing and crying about the abominations that's being done all throughout the earth. You see, and like I said it before, these people are not doing that because their whole mindset is they have a worldly mindset, and their mind is of the world, and this world does not have a standard. Okay, this world has a do as you please, do as you feel type of a mindset. Okay, that's the mindset they push on you from a very young age. Okay, YOLO, you only live once. Do what pleases you. You see, do what makes you feel good. Right? Continue on. It says, and to the others he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. Okay, so the people without this mark, okay, without this exemption from judgment, they are going to be slayed. All right, they are going to be destroyed. And it names, hey, the Lord don't have respect of persons, man. So it don't matter if you're young, don't matter if you're a beautiful woman, don't matter if you're of age. You see, don't matter if you're a child, right, man or woman. Look, man, if you don't got that mark of exemption, okay, if you don't got that tawab, that mark of exemption, man, you are going to be destroyed. You are going to be slayed utterly, as it says right here in the 6th verse. Okay, and like I said, man, the people, you people that don't have a problem with this wickedness, with this abomination, or this abominable lifestyle, right? Ultimately, you're on the side with it. Okay, you're on the side with it because you're not on the side of the Heavenly Father in the ways that He wants things to be. Okay, you see, you're either with the Lord or you're not. Okay, you either believe in the Bible and stand for the Bible, or you don't. All right, let's go to the book of John. Right, the book of John 3, verse 19. It says, and this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. Let's go into this word deeds. Aragon. It says business, employment, that which anyone is occupied in, right? And these people are occupied in wickedness. You see, so these are their deeds. You see, these are their actions. That which one undertakes to do, enterprise, undertaking, any product or whatever, anything accomplished by hand, art, here it goes, an act. A what? An act, a deed, thing done, the idea So that's the point, you know. Wicked deeds meaning your acts, the things that you are doing, right? So even though the light is coming to the world, right? There's the truth, right? Yahweh Shai, which is this truth. Okay, the scriptures say he is the light. Let's get that, right? But also being this truth, because Yahweh Shai is this truth, right? People hate it. You see. Let's see. Saying what's the witness of the light. Let's go to Salakia. Also in transit. What's that? John 1. Alright, this is the book of John 1, verse. I'll start at 1. It says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with the Most High, and the Word was the Most High, or you say power, right? The Word was with power, and the Word was power. The same was in the beginning with power. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men, and the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. There was men sent from the Most High, or power, whose name was John. The same came for a witness, to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe. He was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light. That was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, right? Who is this talking about? Yahweh Shai. And the world knew him not. All right, Salakia. When the world knew him not, he came into his own, and his own received him not. So who is this talking about? Who is this light speaking of? Speaking of Yahweh Shai. Okay? Because John the Baptist came to pave the way for Yahweh Shai. You see? Let's continue on. It says, and this is how you know this is speaking of Yahweh Shai. It says, he came into his own, and his own received him not. But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of the Most High, or the sons of power, even to them that believe on his name. You see that? So this is speaking of the Lord, man. You see? But, hey, as we always say, you people reject the light, man. You people reject Yahweh Shai. You people reject the truth. Okay? That's what you people reject. Because why? Y'all love darkness rather than light. Okay? See if I can get another one real fast. See if I can find another one real quick. Let's see. Rather one, John. Okay, John 12:46, right? Just another one proving, backing up that the light is Yahweh Shai. It says, John 12:46 says, I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believe on me should not abide in darkness. You see? But like I said, man, these people don't believe on Yahweh Shai, man. You see? They don't believe in what Yahweh Shai stands for. You see, they don't believe in this truth. They don't believe in the Bible, right? So what do these people abide in? They abide in darkness. And their works show it. You see? They works show it. All right? So, you know, that's what I just wanted to touch on through the spirit, man. You know, these people ain't sighing and crying about these abominations, right? These people are not considering the ways of the Most High, because their wicked ways, their deeds are evil, man. You see? So, you know, just wanted to touch on that real quick with the spirit, Lord willing. You know, I hope this lesson was edifying. You know, these are one of the reasons why people are not sighing and crying of the abominations that are done in the midst thereof, because, you know, they're abominable themselves. You see? and they don't want to speak about something that's ultimately going to speak about them, you know. So Lord willing, hope this lesson was edifying. Until next time, I want to say shalom.